want to get back to that breaking news, folks, we had at 11 o'clock. Riverside police just confirmed the domestic violence call turned into a chase and a crash. Get you back up to News Center 7's Brandon Lewis. Brandon, you just talked with Riverside PD. An officer now needs stitches after what happened there tonight.
Yeah, a lot happened in this situation. Hopefully I can make it all make sense for our viewers. But the car that is at the center of the chase is right behind us, just straight ahead. You can still see it looks like investigators surrounding it. And it also looks like regular people as well in plain clothes. But yeah, I just talked to Riverside Police. They said that this all started back in Riverside, where there was a domestic violence incident. There was a woman yelling on the street. When Riverside Police got on scene, they noticed that a man and a woman, they were in a car and they left. They did not. The driver was a man and he did not take orders. That eventually led into a pursuit. The chase lasted several minutes. I think the officer said about 10 minutes, reached speeds of about 90 miles per hour. The chase ended here, the officer said, because this is where the man, which was a driver, lives. The man overdosed, apparently. He ran out of the car and into a creek, according to Riverside Police, and that's where they took him into custody. The woman, she has several injuries, including injuries to her face, but the officer said that she refused treatment at the scene, so she is not at the hospital. That driver, who was a man, was taken to the hospital. He is expected to face several charges in this domestic incident. The officer said they were boyfriend and girlfriend. Trotwood police were involved with this, Dayton police, as well as Riverside police. That Riverside police officer said one of his officers was hurt in this, expected to get stitches in his hand, so some sort of hand injury in this chase. And he also just talked about just how tricky these types of situations are, where people do not comply in some sort of traffic stop and they lead officers on a chase. So they just always urge people to follow their orders so they don't have to partake in these types of instances where somebody could potentially get hurt from the public in these types of chases. But again, an officer has expected to get stitches on his hand because of an injury, and then the suspect expected to face charges and also feeling the effects of a suspected overdose and is injured as well in this chase. He is expected to be facing charges here very shortly. We're live in Trotwood. Brandon Lewis, News Center 7.
And now your Storm Center 7 forecast with Chief Meteorologist Austin Chaney.
And Austin's in tonight, and he walks into the news center, and what's this guy have on? A light jacket.
Yes, I had to dig it out.
I guess you needed one tonight, huh?
Yeah, I went on my evening walk with Magnolia, and I was like, okay, we got a little chill in the air finally.
Say, once that sun went down, I mean, I even noticed it coming back from dinner. I even stepped out of the car and said, boy, there is a considerable difference.
There is, and by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, the see your breath type of air is going to be out there with temperatures in the 40s. And yeah, as we look live into downtown Dayton, we've got those clear skies overhead right now. And so think, the blanket effect of having cloud cover over us, we don't have that tonight. So any warmth that we did have from the day is going to go right back out to space. And the cool down process has begun. Dayton, we're down to 57 degrees right now. We've got a span of 50s from Richmond to Greenville to Sydney to Urbana, Bellefontaine at 51 degrees. And these numbers are falling fast. Look at where we end up by tomorrow morning. All the way down to 48 or 49 degrees here in Dayton. And again, that'll be the coolest morning we have had since the end of May. Some spots, especially north of I-70, could be even cooler. We're showing 43 for Greenville tomorrow morning. 44 there in Wapakoneta. How about 49 degrees for you there in Springfield? So no frost type weather, no freeze type weather, but you're going to feel the chill first thing out the door in the morning. So, of course, remember that jacket, but it is one of those days that's a little challenging to dress for because as chilly as we're going to be in the morning, we do have a nice warm-up into the afternoon with mid-70s, so have that short-sleeve shirt. Also know there could be some patchy fog developing right around daybreak. It may not be as widespread as we had last night, but it's a possibility. So check in with meteorologist Brittany Ritz starting out at 4:25 in the morning. All right, futurecast for the day tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine once the morning fog burns off. So we've got a great warm-up coming our way. We're looking at 70 degrees by 1 in the afternoon. High temperatures tomorrow should get to the mid-70s before we start to trend back chillier again for tomorrow night. Now, that little bit of rain we've had over the last few days, the trace amount, if that was enough to get your grass growing and you need to mow it, you've got a great forecast for that for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. More sunshine, comfortable temperatures, and no threat for rain. So you can get out there and knock out those chores over the next few days. If we're looking for rain on Futurecast, it's going to be tough to find. We go Friday into Saturday. No. Saturday, a few more clouds come in late, and that may give way to a very isolated chance for showers on Sunday, but that's it. And that's the only hope for rain I have in the 7-day forecast. The good news is we don't have any big-time heat to go along with this dry stretch, but the bad news, if you want rain, if you want to water your grass, not have to actually use the sprinklers, Mother Nature's just not helping us out. So we've got sunshine for Thursday and Friday. Highs in the mid-70s, morning lows in the 40s. We are warmer on Saturday. Slight chance of a few showers on Sunday. Next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday look beautiful. Cool mornings, warm afternoons, and a lot of sunshine to go around. James?
All right, sir. In D.C., lawmakers want to know